I mean, in this day and age, you can't do that.
It wasn't in this day and age. It was in 1979.
And now Baxton's laughing again. See, he's agreeing with you. Do you want me to just walk off
You
here?
could get away with that back then.
Look, hang on a minute.
Don't you
Baxton,
give me hang
shut
on a
up.
minute. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, right. This
no,
is our debate. You just film it. You
Well,
film it,
basically,
direct
there was
it,
a lorry
produce it.
crash in her pram.
Lorry
It
crash.
wasn't in her pram, but
But anyway, the point is, what was the point?
there was a fire. But do you remember Ray Langton?
No.
You don't remember Tracy's father?
No. I thought, yeah.
See, Baxton, why are you hiring him?
Because I'm the most charismatic, honest, good.
Yeah, but I know about this stuff. Ray Langton's death,
You
Dylan's
need to
birth.
appeal to the MTV generation.
Watch me drink on the table and strip.
That implies that I'm blonde and stupid.
You're kind of blonde.
No, the MTV generation of 2009.
I also forgot to mention that Baxton paid for a haircut. Do you like it?
And have you seen a state of mine?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
How far does the pub history go back?
Oh yeah, we should start at that. It starts what's that, Danny, you're dead.
You see that arrow? Keep your finger on it.
I was looking at it too. I mean, the series is Coronation
1902 to 1919.
Oh,
we had
Baxton would remember that. He was around, but he
we
probably...
had Jim Corbishley, whoever he was.
Baxton,
George Diggins, 1919 to 1937
Jack and Annie Walker.
to 1937 to 84, and then Billy Walker 84.
Yeah.
Doesn't say then. Bet and Alec Gilroy to 85 to 95. That's when we had Jack and Vera from 95 to 98. Natalie Barnes from 98 to 2000. Do you
Yeah.
remember her?
No. Oh, I do actually.
No, forget it. Forget it. Freddie Elliott, Mike Baldwin, and Dougie Ferguson 2000 to 2006.
Wasn't Dougie that Undertaker fella?
That's Archie.
Oh, Archie, yeah. But wasn't he called Ferguson?
No, if I show you a little clip.
I bet I'll remember him when I see him now. But there's no picture there. That's about right, isn't it? Isn't it, Baxton? Do you think we should just have our own conversation while all does her thing?
No, what I want you to do is to look up the history of the pub and how it actually came to be.
That's what we're doing. Are you an idiot?
Go back to the very beginning.
I just
How did it
answered my
actually
own
come-
question.
How did it come to be?
Well, I'm sure there was a few builders in there, sent in there around 1901, you know.
History of the pub.
Yeah. The Rovers Return was opened in 1902 on the newly built Coronation Street. It was originally to be called the Coronation, but the brewery was forced to change its name when the go-ahead had already been given for the street to be named Coronation Street. See how much I actually know? That was from my own head.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Go on, what?
How far did you get, Josh? 'Cause I'm struggling to see
Right,
this
okay. When Lieutenant Philip Ridley returned from active service in the something war,
What war? Hold on now. We can't say something war.
the Boer War, the pub was named in his honour. In 1918, to celebrate the return of the soldiers from World War I, the something was the
Atmosphere.
apostrophe was removed, thus making it the Rovers Return. But it was still the Rovers Return. I don't get their argument. When Coronation
no,
Street
it must be. Hold on.
Shh. When Coronation Street began in 1960, the signage of the pub read the Rovers Return, but at some point was changed to read Rovers Return in without a the. Well, isn't the genius who wrote that deserve to be
Well, the
awarded?
first landlord get his hands on the license way back when.
Hang on. Gross. Jim Corbishley sold his shop for
£40.
£40 to take over the newly built pub in 1902.
Whoa.
Which he managed along with his wife Nellie and son Charlie until 1919. He and Nellie retired after the passing of Charlie, who was fatally injured at the Battle of the Somme.
Oh. And then in between 1919 and 1937 we had George Diggins. He and his wife Mary had no children.
But
They
a
had a
dog
dog.
that slept in a beer barrel basket under the counter. What a toolbox. Do you ever the likes with Baxton? Do you think we'd put Chris in a beer barrel?
His wife
No.
Mary ensured the first time that women could be served. Does it say ensured, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, his wife Mary ensured for the first time that women could be served in the public as well as the snog.
I have no idea what the snog is.
No do I.
Right.
They later retired to Southport. What's the snog? Southport's in England, if I'm right. I'm not sure what part, but somewhere there. Then we had Jack and Annie Walker. Would you like to tell them?
No. Look, I came
Do
back
you
on
want to
here.
read about Jack and Annie
I
Walker or
came-
not get paid?
I came back on here to have fun, and Baxton and yourself have just made it terrible again. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Bored,
So
I
am I. But look, Josh. Jack was the fella who replaced you. We had a kind of secret filming.
Secret filming.
Yeah, you weren't
Really?
here, so we got Jack to do it. Sorry. Anyway,
Jack who?
I don't know.
Right.
Jack and Annie Walker. Well, there's a lot about them, so we.
Just go on to the Wikipedia page, www.wikipedia.org/Rovers _return _Ray _Langton. It's too long.
Is he allowed to do that?
Wikipedia is open source.
Yeah, but I thought we were.
Yeah, thank you, Baxton.
But what's he paying? You doing stuff together?
No, we're not.
Why has he got such a smile on his face?
And that was not proved either.
Why have you got such a smile on your face?
I think we'll keep that for another day and pretty much wrap tonight up.
Really? Because we didn't talk about much. He ruined it yet again, and that stupid.
Baxton, if you wrap this up, I'll be forced to open my argument with you again.
But what would you like to discuss or end the show with tonight?
An honourable mention.
Who?
That Archie Undertaker fella. Can we just mention him? And
What's he got to do with Rovers Return in Rovers Return in not the apparently?
get it right.
You get it right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm sure he had a few points in there. But can we just
He
mention
probably
him?
did.
Can we just mention him, please? And can we also mention our good friend Dean?
Dean, who's missing here
Yeah,
today.
he is. We don't know where he is.
He's
but,
gone AWOL.
Well, you could say it like that, but I actually saw him in a rowing boat out on the river earlier today, so
Off at Uncle Albert is
Yeah.
off to sea.
he is. So, I
Fair
mean,
play to him. Cheers, Dean.
he's in the Navy now, so
Cheers.
go Dean.
Cheers, Chris.
But, yeah, Chris salutes you too, by the way, Dean. But,
So, Freddie, Archie.
Archie, yeah, will we honourably mention someone else?
Who?
I don't know.
Gail.
Gail from Coronation Street.
Gail Platt.
Let's just mention her from
Tiny bit.
out of the blue. Yeah. Right. Do you remember Richard Hillman? Let's just honourably
No,
mention him.
we're
as
always
well.
talking about him. He was the last soap
Well,
debate.
we'd like to honourably mention you, Richard, and wherever you are, hello.
Hello. And I think we'll call it a wrap tonight, will we, Josh?
Well, if Baxton actually shuts the camera off, I'm going to have no choice but to punch him. So do it, Baxton.
But we have to.
Do it.
I've got wind.
Do it, Baxton. I dare you. I dare. If Baxton, I'm.
Josh, no. Come. Josh, go on, dare you to punch him. I dare you.
Josh? What are you doing?
Josh,
No, Josh!
Josh!
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to.